We were a little bit hesitant at the beginning of the year because we have 41 girls on our team, 14 of them are freshmen. So coming in, a lot of us didn't really know how the dynamic would be because the freshman class was so big. But last game, 6 freshmen started, so talent-wise, they were ranked the #1 recruiting class in the country, so they were coming in, they had no fears. We usually just try and take it one game at a time, but so far we lost to UNC and Duke. But both of them we probably should have won. So I guess at UNC, it was an away game. So we didn't have a very good start. We were losing by a lot, and by the end of the game, we were catching up, and at one point we were ahead. And I think we were disappointed in ourselves, at least standing after the game. Our coaches were upset with us because all they said was, like, you guys had heart, you just didn't finish it out. So I think all of us kind of collected ourselves at that moment and said, like, we can do this. But it just kind of stunk because we lost 11-10, but we outplayed them. We had out-hearted them. It just didn't come out for us on top. So I think at that point, we all kind of collected ourselves and thought, okay, if we're going to do this, it's not necessarily that they were better than us. It's just that, we got to do this together.
So when people ask me about the season, I always say, like, we're progressing. We're almost up to the tipping point where we're going to be really, really unstoppable. We're a really young team. A lot of our starters, the majority of our starters are freshmen and sophomores. And so one thing that we really lack right now is a lot of, like, playing field experience. And compared to the high school level and the college game is, like, much faster and it's more physical. And I think some of these younger players who are just getting out in the field for the first time are just sort of getting the hang of it. And you can kind of see it over our last few games. Like UNC was a really close game, but there were some, like, unfortunate turnovers that really cost us, like, really good opportunities to take the lead. Our 3 freshmen, Selena, Corinne, and Shelby, are really dynamic in the attack and, like, have started to click and mesh well together to create a lot more opportunities for us. And our defense is really starting to come together and, mesh well. But I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we're great yet, but I think as we keep working towards these next 2 weeks are really going to, help us improve and heading towards those hard games against Syracuse and Maryland and so Louisville, so on and so forth.
Because of Syracuse history, Maryland's history, I would say that those are probably coming up are probably our 2 biggest games.